Good day. This is Unit 4, Formative 1, Video 1, 0 and negative exponents. Okay. Remember, an exponent tells you how many times something's going to be used as a factor. So if we have 7 to the third power, that means that this 7, okay, is going to be used 3 times as a factor. And a factor, remember, is just multiplication. So 7 times 7 times 7. All right, let's look at 0 exponents. Okay, 0 exponent, everything that has the exponent of 0 is 1. Okay, that means that 7 is used as a factor 0 times. Okay, that means there's no 7s there. So the answer is just a 1. Okay, x to the 0 power is 1. Okay. 4a over b, okay, and that's parentheses, all of that is to the 0 power, so that is also 1. And then we have negative 7, a to the third times b, and all of that is to the 0 power, and the answer is 1. So anything to the 0 power is 1. All right, let's look at negative exponents. Okay, negative exponents can never be in an answer. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of negative exponents. And negative exponents just tells you that it's a fraction. Okay? So for example, we have x over negative 2. The first thing I'm going to do as soon as I see a negative exponent is put that problem over 1. Make it a fraction. Okay? Now, when we get rid of our negative exponent, we just move it from the numerator to the denominator. Okay, so it is going to go to my denominator, and when I move it, the exponent changes signs. So that's 2. So x to the negative second is the same thing as 1 over x to the second. Don't forget to put the 1 there. Okay, you can't leave that blank. All right, so here we have y to the negative 4. So as soon as I see that negative 4 exponent, I am going to make sure my problem is a fraction. Now I need to make that a positive, and we're going to make that a positive by moving it. Right now it's in the numerator, so I'm going to move it to the denominator. And when I do that, my exponent changes to a positive. And don't forget to put the 1 there. Now on this one, I have 1 over a to the negative third. It's already a fraction, so that's good. Now I want to get rid of my negative exponent. Okay, it's in my denominator. To get rid of the negative exponent, again, you're just going to move it to the other side of the fraction. It's in the denominator, so I'm going to move it to the numerator, and it becomes a positive 3. Okay? All right, over 1, which is just a to the third. Okay? So negative exponents you're going to move. If they're in the numerator, move them to the denominator. If they're in the denominator, move them to the numerator. All right, last problem we're going to do is an evaluation. So remember, evaluation just means to substitute. Okay. So here I have 2 times m times n to the third. Well, m is 4, okay, and n is negative 1. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is substitute everything in. So I have a 2. Now instead of my m, I'm going to put a 4, okay, and then instead of my n, I'm going to put a negative 1, okay, and don't forget to the third power. Now we're going to evaluate, we're going to simplify this, but we have to follow order of operations. So remember, it's parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. All right, so parentheses. The parentheses, there's nothing inside the parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to go to my exponents. So I'm going to take negative 1 to the third power. Now remember, the third power means you're going to take negative 1 3 times. So I have negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, which is negative 1. So I'm going to rewrite them. So I have 2 times 4, and negative 1 to the third power is negative 1. Now I can multiply. So 2 times 4 is 8, times negative 1 is negative 8. That's my answer. All right, that's it. You guys have a great day.